fields before the factories came. Esteban turns away from the sunlight which does its best to wake him, the lost power of nature in an urban environment, proud but futile. In an hour, maybe less, the killers will arrive. 10 years ago, it would have been just a warning, routine, punches to the gut, slaps around the face, maybe a broken finger. But that was 10 years ago. Things change fast when people die for no reason. Fists had been replaced with razor blades, knives with guns. Now they don't even bother to mask their faces. Immunity destroys prudence. And murder becomes mundane. In an hour, maybe less, the door will be kicked open. 3 strangers will enter, will douse the bed with gasoline, flick a flaming match. The mattress will leap alive, Esteban sitting up, already dead, his scream lost in the roar of combustion, the flames inside his lungs feasting on his oxygen. The killers will walk away, just 1 step ahead of the smoke. The desk clerk will see the license plate of the blue Ford pickup and immediately forget it, but it won't make any difference. They'll come back later and kill him anyway. Chapter 3. Isabel. The sun-blistered cinder block of the maquiladoras stretches across the arid landscape, forming a chaotic monument to free trade, special border incentives and tariff exemptions. Like all the other raw materials they consume, the factories swallow young women and transform them into viable merchandise, sweatshop workers. The logic of exploitation is too profitable to resist. Dummy corporations are established in tax havens. Earnings are shifted to overseas accounts. Pension schemes are improvised, then plundered at will. Toxic byproducts are vented into bereaved streams filled with poisoned wildlife, or simply dumped in communal garbage. A janitor hoses down the front entrance of the factory, the plump gush of water drowning out the whine of machinery from behind barred windows. He hates the nocturnal dogs and leaves traps for them. Occasionally he discovers the tip of a paw or a sun-inflated corpse, but mainly he just finds tipped-over trash cans and refuse colonized by humming flies. He moves along slowly, tugging at the heavy hose, the pressurized blast loud against the wall. Normally, he would never waste water like this, but the bosses are on alert. Syndicalistas from Europe are heading their way to create trouble about hygiene and safety, fire hazards and health, profits and payslips, pinche foreign assholes making more work. For what? There were no trade unions for people like him, uneducated, unskilled, aging and aching. Lucky to have a job and angry that it can only be this, hosing down shit. A group of dogs darts out from behind a dumpster, the janitor opening the debit, the jet so hard that it knocks over 2 of the scavengers as they flee. He trains the water back on the trash, and a woman's shoe skitters away fast as a rat. The janitor peers behind the pile of garbage, then drops the hose and runs. The water snaking backwards and forwards on the ground, the dead woman's hair writhing to its punch. Chapter 4. Pilar. Just like when she was a teenager, Pilar sits with the bad girls at the back of the bus, all of them smoking cigarettes. Maria looks Pilar up and down. So, tell us, how was Esteban? Pilar glances out the window, the bus slowing in traffic. He snores. Maria slaps at Pilar playfully. You know what I mean. How was he? Pilar pauses, the other women gathering close for the verdict. I had only 3 minutes to find out before he started snoring. The women all laugh. Only Maria can keep a straight face. But were they a good 3 minutes? For him. The girls erupt. At the front of the bus, the driver stares in the rear vision.